Hi there, welcome to the Noah Presgrove case, looking at the latest news and discussions on the matter. Today I wanted to do a small focused video looking at the relationship status between Noah Presgrove and Jasmine Millan, two partygoers that were there at the party, in which Jasmine Millan was the one that made the post about Noah at 3:41 in the morning, saying he's missing from the party. How close were they when they were at the party together in terms of their relationship? Just friends, very close best friends, or maybe more? And some of you might be wondering, why am I suggesting that? How does it really link to this case? Does it really matter? Well, it's about archiving, making sense of people's backgrounds, people of interest. How do they link with one another? Are they more or less likely to be responsible for the death of Noah, or knowing information but keeping it quiet? It's about putting it all into perspective, and bit by bit, that's what I'm trying to do. So, is it to do with at the party, or more so before the party? Months before, years before? I personally don't know. But I've got a collection of photos, the research which has been found on Reddit, credit to Reddit, deep dive, of course, from the TikTok page of Renee Millan, the mother of Jasmine Millan, reposting that kissing video. Don't worry, no video, no sound, no squeaky door shutting. It's just a still screenshot, so you are safe. No need to worry there. And I've just got a collection of this material to put together to try and shape a story, or more so a better understanding of a potential story, a connection between the two way back in the past, and a bit linked in with the party for whatever reason. If you think about it, when I did my video looking at Jasmine Millan, her Snapchat post at 3:41 a.m. on Monday 2023, September 4th, Labour Day, and that was after Noah supposedly left the property, and we're looking at a shirt, wet hair possibly, wetness on the shirt for whatever reason, linked to the hair or something else like some of the viewers have suggested. And if there was a link there with the shower situation, if that's what happened at that time, at that point, before he left, could Jasmine have been more willing to help him to the shower, to maybe wash him, because they've known each other, they're a bit closer, a bit more of a personal connection? Who knows? Because you can't just ignore the fact that whilst people in the community have been talking, they've been pointing it out, saying Noah gets whoever he wants. Do I agree with that? Is it 100% true? I don't know. I really don't know. But maybe how he was acting, or how people orbited around him at the party, just happened to be females, and a bit tag along with males as well, boyfriends of those girls, who knows? Could it be a bit of jealousy, paranoia, all kinds of factors. I don't want to get in too deep there, or spread out too far. Let's just zero in on the situation with Noah Presgrove and Jasmine Millan. I'm going to present to you the photos right now to put my point across, to archive it so you can see it for yourself, because there might be the odd photo you have never seen before. So this could help better your understanding and the possible outcome of the situation. Of course, before we go any further, shout out to people that have supported this channel recently. It's very good. And if you do want to catch up on my recent videos, or even my earlier video of a completely different case looking at the dark side, top right corner of the screen where the eye symbol is, just click on that and you'll be able to find it. And in general, you want to share your thoughts, reactions, comments, questions, leave them down below under this video and I can always respond back. There is a pinned comment by me with some additional links if you do want to support this channel. With that all being said, I appreciate your patience. Let's begin. As you see on screen, the first one being from Renee Millan's TikTok page. I did crop it, I zoomed in so it makes it a bit easier for you to see. And you might be wondering, why is it such a small screen, like an overlay or some kind of green screen? It's because the original footage, what you see on that little laptop, was edited and applied to this thing. I don't know if it's cap, cut, whatever. But it's quite clear what's there, right? You see the two. On the left is Noah Presgrove. On the right is Jasmine Millan. And some people are saying, that's not Jasmine Millan, that's the mother, Renee. No, it is Jasmine Millan, I can tell by the person's face. And you could say, well, they look a bit bigger. Their face looks a bit more full. But you look at other photos here and there, maybe more so recent time, because it can change people, their appearance. It's them, same person. This is Noah Presgrove, Jasmine Millan. Now, who was recording it at the time? I don't know. It's weird because both of them have their eyes locked on with one another. You know, eye contact being made, looks like an intimate moment. As for the location of where this occurred, maybe in a bedroom, but I don't know whose house. If this is at the time, the date of the party, maybe it happened in one of the rooms. Who knows? Kind of hard to tell. But, you know, Noah has his hands on Jasmine around the shoulders, near the neck area, kind of like what you normally would do if you were maybe boyfriend, girlfriend, or getting to that stage, or even beyond that point with that close eye contact, close proximity to one another, feeling comfortable around one another. I don't know where Jasmine Millan's hands are. Maybe you can just about make it out on the chest area of Noah. But, you know, they look comfortable. And you could be thinking, does this really matter? But it's, as I said, it's understanding the history of people, where they come from, who they've been around, considering they were all there at the party together. And the Daily Mail described it previously that Noah was in a relationship with a 16-year-old or with a girl in general. And that wasn't the case, but it was said that Noah, before the party in the past, was with Avery Combs. Was that before or after being with Jasmine Millan? It seems like a person gets through a lot of females, doesn't it? Right? I mean, well, yeah, it can happen, but that looseness, that would you call it reckless? Maybe not, just moving about from place to place like past a parcel, and then you all together in the same room at the party. Would there be any jealousy? Any former girlfriends, any current friends jealous of one another? Or jealous that Noah's with this person or talking to that person? What about any of the guys at the party that maybe boyfriends to those girls which Noah was once with? Any references made, any misunderstandings? That's what I'm talking about. And this is an example with the material what we have. Close together, hands on one another, looking deep into each other's eyes. And if that's not convincing enough, there you go. Okay? Now, pretty self-explanatory what's going on here. They're kissing. Do friends kiss? From at least my knowledge, no. Especially lip-on-lip contact, definitely not. Maybe it differs in the US or in certain states. Maybe it's in like Italy where random people at times could kiss you on the side of the cheek like a welcome, a greeting, and that could be male on male, female, male, who knows. And there might be some exceptions along the way, but this is a bit more than that. That's full on, making eye contact, hands on one another, and then going in for the kiss. Were any tongues used? I have no idea. I don't really need to know. But if anyone saw this, you know, just like that, flashed up on screen, they'll be thinking, oh, they're in a relationship. Oh, they're together. They're a couple. Or just boyfriend, girlfriend. And yet, it's not really been brought up in this case or discussions. There's been talk about Avery Combs and Jack Newton. Not Jack Newton, apologies. Avery Combs and Noah Presgrove. There was even some rumours or suggestions that Noah wanted to be with Stevie Howard, the mother of Carter Combs, Avery Combs. Some kind of weird triangular relationships going on there. But not all of it may be true. Let's just be honest. But what is true here is the material with the situation of Jasmine and Noah at some point. Okay? And you would have seen this before in a previous video that I did. It was on loop. It was very annoying, I know, but TikTok didn't allow me to mute the bloody sound. It really annoyed me. Next time I'll just have to pause the video. But this time we got the screenshot. So, if that's not enough, if you may be thinking, how do we know that's Noah Presgrove? You know, we can't quite make out his face. I mean, he does have a chain on him, which is interesting, but that is more of a gold one, maybe. But yeah, if that's not good enough, don't worry. We've got this one here. There's Noah Presgrove once again. And, you know, almost like going in for a kiss on the side of the cheek. This could be considered a bit more friendly because it's not, you know, it's not, they're not both kissing one another on the lips, but still. As for the location of this, I'm going to be honest with you, I can see a Coca-Cola box in the background. Diet, or the fizzy one. Can you see on the side? It says, I think that says Coca-Cola maybe, grey, some cans. And then in the back, just behind Jasmine Millan's head, there could be a stool or a bench. And then behind that, there seems to be like a wall, or could it be like shutters? Is this a possible garage or a garage, however you say it in bloody America, right? And then the floor looks kind of like solid concrete. So it's telling me this is like a garage, what you'd have where you'd store things or even your own vehicle. Now, would that apply to the party house? Not that I'm aware of, because they don't have one. They do have that shed and barn, unless that pole shed was taken inside of here, but I kind of doubt that. But then again, I've never seen what the inside of the shed looks like. I mean, this photo could have been taken at Noah's place. This could have been taken at Jasmine Millan's place, wherever they live, right? So let me know your thoughts there, okay? You can clearly see Jasmine Millan on the right. Seen that face before in the party footage as well. Looks the same. Then Noah on the left without his baseball cap, so you do get to see his hair. He does have quite a thick gold chain on, which is interesting. I don't know if that's of value, but look at that chain. I don't think that's the chain, though, that you saw at the party. Though, besides that gold chain, there is a smaller chain with a cross on. Christian, if I'm correct in saying. There is writing on his shirt as well, whatever that says. There is like, who took the photo this time round? Jasmine Millan, because you can see her arm reaching out towards the camera because she's holding it, taking a selfie. So this time round, Jasmine took the photo of them two together. But as for this one, when they were kissing one another, the camera was moving about, so someone else was recording it. It just seems a bit weird how a person stood there recording Noah and Jasmine getting intimate and kissing. It looks like the opening to an inappropriate film. You know what I'm saying? Seems a bit weird. Hey, can you be the camera guy and record us getting together, please? Ew. You know? That's what some people may think. And what could make it worse is if it was the sister of Jasmine, Jade Millan, to have edited this video and piece it together. Was Jade the same person to have recorded it? Did Jade, the sister of Jasmine, stand there and watch him kiss? It just seems a bit weird. And, you know, you could say, oh, it's just people together messing about, harmless, doesn't mean anything. Yeah, like a 0.5 second kiss followed by a ugh or laughing. But this lasted a bit longer than that, didn't it? Right? And it depends how long the actual footage, the original footage was. It might have been edited down. Could there be anything more to it? Any more inappropriateness? Who knows? But like when people were talking about the party at the time and someone walking in on someone else having a bit of an oral exercise, it's like, okay. I mean, you got people of a certain age and they're drunk, underage drinking. Reckless things can happen. People can get hurt, but also people can get dodgy with one another. You know, possibilities. So yeah, what's on Jasmine's shirt if we zoom in? I think that says, yeah, Noah Presgrove with a heart and then an overlay emoji added on like a sticker of a heart. So this is kind of like representing love. Love as like a friendship or girlfriend, boyfriend. Makes you think, doesn't it? And if that's not enough, we go to this photo here. An actual tattoo. You can see the redness around it, so it must be somewhat fresh, this. The indentation as well. And it says Noah Presgrove. The text looks a little bit dodgy, but supposedly that text is from one of their shirts in terms of the font, how it's been written on. So it's like a copy. You get what I'm saying? 2 hearts and a bird by the side, which looks to be a dove. A dove can represent peace. It can represent love. Love as a friendship or love in much more than that. And if you think about it, you add it all together. Do we have any more? Oh yeah, we do. You add it all together. We'll just go through it very quickly one more time. You got making eye contact close together, hands on one another, followed by kissing for some time, with the eyes closed, so they're really thinking and imagining it, taking in the moment, pleasure, enjoyment from how it looks. Then you've got them two posing for a selfie, comes like a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, saying love, and then Noah Presgrove written on her shirt and something written on Noah's shirt. And then Jasmine decides to get a tattoo of the person's name. Now, is there a very, very small chance that this tattoo was got after the death of Noah? I personally don't know. I don't know when this exactly happened, but if I think about it, behind her wrist, you can see what looks to be like a chair on the right-hand side, a bluish foldable chair of some sort. Is that the same chair what we see in one of these photos? No, not from the looks of it. You never know. This photo, this photo could have been taken straight after having the tattoo at a tattoo parlour. Or would it have been done by a fellow friend giving one another a tattoo? Does it look amateur? It's unique, it's personal. If it's to match, if it's a copy, a tracing of what was on one of the person's t-shirts to make it more original, I mean, I wouldn't say it's that amateur, it's just personal and unique. And with it being red around it, this was taken probably shortly afterwards the tattoo was received. But as to when the tattoo was done, 2023 or 2024, 2022, I don't know personally. But if it was after 2023 going into 24, or just simply put after Noah's death, this could be done as like a way of honouring and remembering Noah, who she was once close friends with, or more than friends. Hence why they got a tattoo, just to honour his name. But if this tattoo was got at the time of when Noah was alive, up to a certain point at least, it could have been more than that, because sometimes when people are together, they might get each other's names or initials tattooed on one another. You've heard the stories where a woman may have got the guy's name tattooed on her, or the guy had the woman's face tattooed on him, and then they've gone through a breakup in the future, and now they've got a bloody tattoo on them, reminding them that individual, and they're thinking, oh shit, what do I do now? And then they've got to try and get it removed. And it's like a regret. Was this a regret? Or was it a form of honouring, remembering Noah? Or was it a form of showing love at the time of when they were close? It makes you think. Now, then we compare it, for example, to what we got on screen. And what's this all about? Well, this is actually from the party footage. I saw a comment on Reddit where they said something about Noah was licking the girl in pink, also known as Shandy. I don't remember seeing that in the footage. I just didn't see it. But there was a clip where Noah was dancing topless, if you remember at the start of the party footage. The camera panned round to Jasmine Millan next to him, smiling and laughing. I think she might have been recording that. I can't remember as for where the hands were. But, you know, where Noah is, if Jasmine Millan's there close by, is there still that connection, that bond up to that point of the party? Maybe. Just like how they had that selfie taken together previously. But in this clip of the party footage, you got a couple of people here. A person, I don't know who's who. I mean, the one in the background in pink is Shandy, the one that slapped Noah unexpectedly outside. Then you got the person with the red top and glasses. Could that be Jasmine Millan or Carter Combs? One of the two. And then by the side, is that Carter Combs or Avery Combs? I'm not too sure. But when you think about it, with Noah, the only guy present in this shot, at least, hanging around multiple girls, could be seen as the popular guy, the one the girls orbit around. Could be how it's interpreted. Any other party goers, other guys there who may be close to one of these girls could feel a bit jealous, or anyone wanting to have a chance at being with one of these girls at the party could be a bit jealous and frustrated, thinking, how does Noah get all the females around him, etc. And there could be some crosswires, there could be misunderstandings, there could be tension, being drunk on alcohol, not seeing the situation clearly, flirting as well, as it was described by Noah, not described by Noah, but people online saying how Noah was flirting about. Jack in the background, hearing about the Carter Combs situation, getting a bit triggered by that. taking it out on Noah, but at the end of the day, if anything was of that nature, did it warrant Noah being brutally murdered? No, don't think so. Maybe being told off or a gentle slap on the face and that's all, in a bit of a serious way, that would be enough. But, you know, what's your thoughts about this? If you wonder what's on the screen where it says muted copyright, that's because it's a screenshot from the video that I did from the party footage. I had to mute the music originally because silly copyright, you know, BS, it's, you know, YouTube, it's BS, it's toxic, all that shit. But, yeah, that's just a little group, not selfie, not photo, because it was footage being played, but you see Noah close to one of the girls, resting his, like, chin on her shoulder, tongue sticking out. I don't see any licking there, so I don't know where that came from, but just wanted to present this to you. Be sure to let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Was anything going on with Noah and Jasmine at any point in time? Because I don't remember hearing it mentioned anywhere else or it being brought up, but when you look at the photos and material, it does suggest something at least, right? Anything else? I mean, let me know your thoughts of just the photos in general, the tattoo, and anything else, any questions. We'll leave it there for now. This was just a focused little archived video to put it out there so people can get a hold of it easier and see it for themselves. And you can make your own judgments, your own opinions for the right reasons. And we'll go from there. Maybe I'll try and get a video out later. I'll just see how I am for time. But thanks for watching this one. I'll see you whenever next time comes about. Goodbye for now.